probably wondering, okay, well, that's neat. So people will sign up. Now what happens? Well, we have what we call the back end of the program. And with the back end, what we have is a contact management system. Now, as the broker, I get to see all the information that's working with any of our agents. These are all emails that are waited to be responded to one way or the other, or at least saved. Once they save an email, it disappears from the broker's screen. And these are leads that have come in. You can see this one came in, a 72,500 property in Cocoa. The agent is Patsy Case, and this is the guy's name, Guy Gilbert. And you can see there's 125. He came in 2 hours ago. There's one 18 hours ago. There's some rentals. We do rentals as well as listings and sales. If you go to this activity area, again, as the broker, you can see these are people that are actually on right now. You can go up to the general tab here. What I'm going to show you here is this is where you can change the text on your site if you want to change the text. There's the main text, property, MLS property search for Cocoa Beach, search MLS real estate foreclosures in Cocoa Beach, Merritt Island, pretty easy to see. This is the text for sell your house. Then we have different emails that automatically get generated to go out to people. For example, after 2 weeks, this email will automatically go. I'm not sure if you noticed the daily listing alerts. They can notify you immediately when new properties come on the market. There's a 1-month email text and a 3-month email text. So what we're doing is the system will automatically contact the people on a drip campaign so that try to keep them coming back to the site. I'll show you again as the broker. These are the realtors. You can see this month over here on the right-hand side where it says active, the ones in the, I guess it's brown or purple, I can't really tell, those are inactive agents on the site. So they're not generating new leads this month, although they do have leads that they can come back and work with. Cyril Beaton is not on the system, but he's still got 4 leads this month. Don't ask me why. Joe Baker has 14, Julie has 10, 16, 14, 22, 26, 19, 17, 15, 14, 19, and 26. Now you're probably wondering, how do the leads get distributed? As the broker, I don't want to have people coming to me and saying, you know what, I'm getting horrible leads. You're giving me all the junk. You're giving everything to your favorites. Well, that doesn't work with this system. We're actually in a round robin system with the program. So when a person signs up for the site, what happens is agent number 1 gets it. Then agent number 2 will get the next one, agent number 3, and so on and so forth. Depending on how many agents are signed up for the program, that's how many agents will get what we call round robin leads. Now you'll also notice down here some agents have more leads than others. For example, Patsy has 26 leads versus Julie, who has only 10 leads. Now, you probably say, well, what kind of round robin is that? Well, the truth is, some agents market the site better than others. Julie, quite honestly, she just lets the leads come to her. Patsy, she advertises. She puts the web address in everything she does. She has it attached to her email address, accounts. Every email that she sends out has a link to her site. She advertises on Craigslist. She sends out postcards with the web address on it. Anything that she does marketing-wise or anything that she puts out there has her email address or has her web address on it so that she is generating her own leads. And that's really important for your agents to do that. If they just sit back and wait, they're going to get the 10 versus 26. I'll just briefly show you how many leads we've generated in the last 6 months or so. Now we're in Florida. We're on the coast. We're we get what we call a lot of snowbirds. They come down January, February, March, and April. Once April's over, we don't get as many visitors. So it stands to reason that December, January, February, and March, we get a lot more internet traffic than we do in other times of the year. You can see, we've got 387 leads came in that month. 435 came in February. 390 in March. 264 in April. 263 in May. And what's today? I think today's the 28th. We're at 217 leads. So you can see in Florida during the summertime, our lead count actually goes down. Doesn't necessarily mean they're bad leads. Just means that's what happens. We know that. We're prepared for it. So it's not really that big a deal for us. But again, if you're in a brokerage, say you only have 10 agents on the site, that's 21 leads so far this month. Each one of them would have generated on average, and that's a lot of leads. We do get people to come to the site. We do get people to sign up. Obviously, it's proven. We're in a small area. Merritt Island is next to Cocoa Beach, Cape Canaveral. If we have 400,000 people living in this area, we're lucky. And to generate this type of number of leads is pretty impressive. So that's really important to be able to generate those leads. You can see these are the number of hits we've had in the last 30 days. We had 2,273 hits on June 12th. You can see the numbers. They range from a low of 441 hits to the site. That's hits to the site, all the way up to that 2270, 2227, and here's 1,000 hits to the site that day here. So you can see we do get a lot of hits. You can tell the number of leads on a daily basis. Also, let's see, we had 16 there, 14. It just depends. I hate to say there's no rhyme or reason to it, but it just is what it is. It just depends on how many people are searching that day. A lot of times you get a lot of hits, a lot of leads come in on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because that's when people are doing nothing else but looking at stuff. You do get a lot of leads between 1 and 2 in the afternoon, or between 12 and 2 in the afternoon, when people are on their lunch break. They got nothing else to do. You can see a lot of the leads. This is where the leads come from. We get almost 20% of them come from Craigslist. 74% are direct hits. That's our search engine optimization that does that. And then other, which could be anything from, we put our website on pens, we put it on any kind of flyers that we put out. So that's where those types of leads are coming from. But you can see we've had 25,534 hits to our site in the last 30 days. And I think, what did I say? We had 217 leads. So we're at about a 1% capture rate on people that hit the site and people that actually sign up for the site.